My name's Craig Rowley and I'm the Mayor of the Waimate District. I'm here today to talk to you about the work that we're doing as the Canterbury Mayoral Forum and how we can help lead the way for Canterbury to be an exemplary food and fibre region. The Canterbury Regional Economic Development Strategy. Since 2014, the Mayoral Forum has been working with partners and stakeholders with skin in the game to lead regional development. The Canterbury Regional Economic Development Strategy has 7 independent work streams, including value-added production, which involves working with industry. Within the value-added production element, the Mayoral Forum acknowledges that Canterbury is one of the world's great food baskets. We recognise Canterbury's strength lies within food and fibre production, but we also believe that there's an opportunity to diversify to enhance our stance with national and international markets. In 2018, we kicked off a multi-year work program focusing on improving productivity and high-value manufacturing, which included a large regional engagement exercise from Kaikoura in the north to Waimate in the south. It resulted in the preparation of a roadmap for the food and fibre industry towards 2050. Today I'm talking about one of the key initiatives that priorities has emerged under the leadership theme, and that is the Canterbury Food and Fibre Charter. So what new opportunities does this Food and Fibre Charter unlock? Fundamentally, the purpose of the Food and Fibre Charter is to ensure that Canterbury is an exemplary food and fibre region. The Charter is about action. It will act as a visible platform to align the commitments and actions of those involved in the future of food and fibre ecosystem in Canterbury. It's expected to catalyse regional solidarity focused on the food and fibre ecosystem. It will shine a light for anyone to see what Canterbury food and fibre ecosystem is all about and what it aspires to be and the required actions to get there. Whatever we do must be underpinned by sustainable use of our resources, together with diverse business base and strong communities. It will require systematic change, innovative thinking and action whilst holding ourselves to measurable outcomes. Innovation is underpinned by connecting people and their ideas and skills to help change perspectives and actions. It's about mindfully growing the Canterbury food basket and the ecosystem that supports it. So the draft charter sets out 5 new commitments. Up until yesterday, I had the comment in there that we commit to being louder with our messaging and conversations. But having been here for the last couple of days, I don't think louder is the right term. We need to be more intentional in our conversations. So we're going to commit to proactively fostering better understanding. We're going to commit to focusing our existing tools and resources. And we're committing to a new and diverse opportunities. And we commit to developing evidence-based targets. The actions that we're already putting in place speak to these various new commitments. For example, I'm working with my mayoral colleagues to be more intentional and consistent in our messaging around our annual plans. We want to highlight the importance of food and fibre ecosystem within our region, from production through the supply chain to the consumers. More tactically, we're about to commence a series of workshops around the region focusing on carbon farming, the implications and opportunities for us all. And we're working on an action plan this year. At the same time, we want to invite other industry players to join us in making these commitments and to introduce new actions into their own business planning. But we do have a challenge. We want to be an exemplary food and fibre region, but just exactly what does that mean? How can we aim for something and ask others to join us if we cannot yet clearly articulate what the main underlying features are of an exemplary region? We don't want to use weasel words. We want to describe the core underlying features that we are prepared to sign up to work towards and be accountable for. There are many views on this, topped up often with descriptors such as world-class, the best, We just want to be exemplary in our own right. So we're going to have a go at describing some of these features of what we think underpins an exemplary food and fibre region. And to do this, I need your help. What small set of measurable features should we use to start with on a dashboard, which would identify the strengths so that we can applaud them and will also help us identify where we can improve? There are dozens of them, depending upon your perspective, on farm and off farm. As we work out how to describe these, we will need to be assured that we can find robust, verifiable indicators to prove each one. We want this to be incentivising and not demonising. So the dashboard features. As an example of the complexity of choosing just a few features, which one best represents production? Protecting our soils for future farming, sound environmental practices and production footprint, value, not volume, driving production practices. Which one best represents the consumer demands and expectations? Producing high quality food and fibre, the journey the food and fibre has taken, and the level of ease with which customers can identify and buy Canterbury food and fibre products. And also food and fibre ecosystem that supports a healthy diet and is contributing to the international sustainability and development goals. And which of the many could we use about regional economy? The level of market competitiveness, farming business and affordability, system resilience. We want to start off simple, clear and measurable. As you can see, this is no easy task, but we're not waiting for permission to proceed. I guess this is our moonshot. The proposed regional approach to set our agenda for what we believe is exemplary is scalable and transferable to other regions. We are in fact creating ways for a national approach, where each region describes what it stands for and how that would contribute to a national vision. I'll be taking a progress report back to the Canterbury Mayoral Forum in late May, and I would love to incorporate your advice and feedback. The rest of the year, we will be refining and focusing and describing the dashboard of features and a more detailed action plan. And I would love for everyone involved in the food and fibre sector, from production to consumption, to be part of our initiative. So with that short introduction, I invite you to come and be part of the deep dive session shortly, where I'll be joined on a panel by Gil Cox, Chair of Ngaitahu Farming, and the Chair of the Committee for Canterbury, Dr. William Ralston, Production Director of South Pacific Sarah, and facilitated by Sarah. So when you do come into the room, please have a look. We'll have some A3s there to describe what we're thinking so far. And it's going to be two matters that I want to open debate with. What would motivate you as an industry player to be part of the Charter to position Canterbury to be an exemplary food and fibre region? And what features do you think underpin an exemplary food and fibre region that we could put on a dashboard? So thank you very much for the opportunity of presenting here this afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you all in the deep dive session shortly. Thank you.